Hello everyone. So today we are going to talk about the excretion in human urinary system. This is page number 15 in the booklet that we have, the purple one. So first of all, what is the meaning of the word excretion? Excretion means that your body is making some kind of waste and wants to get rid of it. So this is the process excretion. So what are the types of waste that we do have? We actually do have two types of waste. So how many types of waste do we have? We have two types. The first one will be the solid waste, and the second one is the excretory material that we can call it as well the cell waste. So let's first talk about the solid waste, and they are undigested food materials that are stored in the large intestine until they pass outside of your body. So again, we have the digested food, okay, inside your body. It's like when you eat an apple, your body is going to be digesting this apple, and you are going to be having all the benefits inside your blood, okay? The digested food will go to your blood, and you will be able to take the benefit from the apple. But what about the other waste, okay, that your body forms out of this apple, for example, okay, the undigested food, they need to get outside of your body, okay? So the solid waste, concentrate with me about this. The solid waste is the undigested food. The solid waste is the undigested food, okay? So it is stored where? It's stored in the large intestine. So we have two things. Number one, what is the solid waste? It's undigested food. And number two, we need to know that it's stored in large intestine. That's good. So that was the first. Again, let's repeat this one more time. We have how many types of waste? Yes, two type of waste that needs to be expelled outside your body. And the word expelled means to get outside your body, okay? The first one is solid waste, yes, and the second one is excretory material. Okay, we said the solid waste is the undigested food. Stored where? Yes, in the large intestine. Great. And the excretory material is the waste produced inside where? Yes, inside the body cells that we need to get rid of them. That's great. So now we know that we have solid waste and excretory material. Now let's go to another point, which is the types of the excretory material itself. So we have the first one, the solid waste. It doesn't have any types. It's just the undigested food. But when we go to the excretory materials, we will find that it is divided into three types. It's divided into three types. Great. What are these three types? Three types will be the excretory materials can be divided into three types, which is carbon dioxide and water vapor. That's number one. Number two is the nitrogenous waste. And number three will be the excess salt in water. And we will be talking about every one of them in details. But let's first remember what we were. So now we are going to talk about the excretory materials, which is carbon dioxide and water vapor. Number two, it's called the nitrogenous waste. And number three, it's the excess salt in water. So the carbon dioxide and water vapor, let's understand how it is produced and how to get rid of them. So the carbon dioxide and water vapor, okay, we breathe what? We breathe carbon dioxide or we breathe oxygen? Yes, we breathe oxygen, right? When you breathe, you take inside your lungs, you take the oxygen, right? And you take the oxygen to burn the digested food. That's what your body does, right? So the carbon dioxide is produced when your body cells burn the digested food. Again, when does the carbon dioxide is produced? It's produced when your body takes oxygen, burn the digested food, and then gets out what? Gets out the carbon dioxide. And not only the carbon dioxide, but also what? The water vapor, right? So again, you take in oxygen, you burn the digested food, which is needed for energy, and you get out the carbon dioxide and water vapor. Is this clear? Let's say it again once more time. You take inside your lungs oxygen, right? And your body cells start burning the digested food by using this oxygen, and then it takes out the carbon dioxide and the water vapor. And it gets out through what? How to get rid of the carbon dioxide? I believe that all of you knows how to get rid of the carbon dioxide. I believe each and every one of you know how to get rid of the carbon dioxide. Yes, exactly, through the lungs. Through the lungs, but by what? By a process called exhalation. Again, now let's go for the nitrogenous waste, which is urea and uric acid. So, the nitrogenous waste, and we can call it by another name, which is urea and uric acid, it is produced when your body cells break down proteins used for growth and repairing damaged tissue. I will explain each and every word I have said right now, okay? I don't need you to panic at all. It's so easy and you will be able to understand it by the end of this lesson. So, they are produced, again, I told you, when the body cells break down proteins. What's the meaning of breaking down proteins? It means like when it tries to digest the proteins, when it tries to break down means to make it very small. Break down means make it very small to get the use of it, to get the benefit from it. So your body needs to understand the proteins, okay, and need to use it for growth and repairing its damaged tissue. So it will break down the proteins, which means it will make it simple, okay, for your body, and it will start using it for growing you up. You know, when your mom say that you need to drink more milk because it has calcium and proteins, for example, and to eat more egg because it has protein inside it. So why is this? To let you grow, to make you bigger, right? So this is the same idea. Your body needs more protein for, number one, for the growth, and number two, for repairing your damaged tissue. Like when someone, for example, is having a scar or something, we always tell them to drink more milk and eat more eggs, right? Why? To help their damaged tissue be fixed very soon, to get well soon. The same thing is I'm telling you right now. The protein is very important for your growth and repairing the damaged tissue. But let me tell you that when your body is trying to use the protein, it produces the nitrogenous waste, which is urea and uric acid. So again, what is the key word of the nitrogenous waste? It's the breaking down of proteins. Breaking down of proteins. So when does the nitrogenous waste is produced? It's produced when your body breaks down the protein, which is used for the growth and repairing your damaged group of cells or damaged tissues. Okay? That's great. And how to get rid of the urea and uric acid? You will get rid of them through the urinary system. Let's now talk about the last one, which is the most easiest one actually, and it's the excess salt and water. Excess salt and water. The word excess means extra. The word excess means extra salt and water. How to get rid of this? We get rid of it through the urinary system. Through the urinary system and the skin. Through two things. Miss, do we need to know how they are produced? No, actually, don't need to know how